MP is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Cunningham. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Thompson outside. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Back to Morant. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the Pistons, another 3.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Morant, and that's going to be a travel. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Cunningham. From the arc. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
And the foul called on him. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Holland. Robinson for 3. He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Detroit. Here's Holland. Lays it up and banks it in. Holland's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Holland. Ivy's out there with MP. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Robinson in at the 3. Now here's Pippen. He's guarded closely. To the wing, right side. And Ivy pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Holland. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Guys, back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And some changes here for Detroit. Jones, he's checked in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Robinson on the wing. Cunningham looking around. Stewart, a screen on Morant. The three ball, no problem for Cade.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
Outside Wells. To the paint. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Morant against Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Detroit another 3.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Morant against Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Some room here for Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proven to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Landale, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Jones. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for MP. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Ja steps on the gas. Jackson for 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Cunningham, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
First one falls for him.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A deep three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at Detroit, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Pistons.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Detroit leading by 14. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Now MP. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you, BA.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Edey. To the inside. Thompson with a steal. Here's Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Gritty 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Wells. No good on the 3. Detroit leading by 16. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. and he just gets the job done.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.